Hi and welcome to another KingJeffrey war review. For this war we fought against a clan from the Netherlands, and they were called Hatseflats, or I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but anyway. As you can see, we won by 93 stars to 34, and it was not a very difficult war. Yeah, they were not good. Their early attacks were poor. If you look at their clan, they got 49 war wins, 43 members. They're number one, number two. I mean, their top guys were really bad. Their attacks were poor. They chucked all their troops in one spot and then dropped all the spells on them, and they expected to get stars, and they didn't. Not quite sure how they have 49 wars won, but still. After a few attacks, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, this clan actually gave up. They'd done 22 attacks and they'd had actually 11 lost attacks, and they just started barging our number 11 for loot after that, which sort of annoyed us a bit because we like to have a proper war, and even though it was a hard one for them, then, you know, try your best, do your best, see what you can get out of it. But no, they completely gave up, so I'm not going to go too easy on them. They were probably the worst clan, or one of the worst clans that we've faced for a long time. Their attacks were bad. They didn't really know what they were doing, and then they gave up. It wasn't a massive mismatch. I mean, if we look at the stats here, we used all our attacks. We only lost 4 attacks, 13 3 stars, 27 2 stars, no 1 star. So that was really good. Mayfair most heroic attack and defense. If we look here, we had, let's see, 20 Town Hall 10s. They had, where are we? 23. So they had 3 more Town Hall 10s than us. But after their top 10, the top 10 were pretty decent. Their walls weren't so good. After that, they were more like max Town Hall 9s with level 2 Inferno. So, you know, we were better defensively. Offensively, they had decent level heroes, decent level troops. So they should have been able to at least put up a fight. But no, they decided not to. So let's watch Nick's raid first. He attacked number 1, which thought he was going to do an air raid, but he must have changed his mind for some reason. I thought with the air defense on the outside like that, he would have maybe tried to take out a couple of air defenses with hogs or something, and then done something with an air attack. But I don't know, maybe he thought he could 3-star it with go wipe, so with it being an open area around the core, so he went for that. But still a good raid. Did really well, getting a good 2 stars. Always good on number 1. Good defences, good walls. Not sure why he's got his Teslas like that. To me, if you're Town Hall 10, you want your Teslas in the core, because your main aim is probably to make it as hard to 2-star as possible. I'm not sure why Teslas there are actually helping him at all. But it's a good raid by Nick. 2-star as usual. Sometimes he gets 3, but always solid, always good for the 2. Great raid from Nick. We had a good start this war, same as the last war. Everybody pretty much 2-starred with their first attacks. Then later on, it gave us the option to use Town Hall 10 attacks as we saw fit, and yeah, we did use them to 3-star a few Town Hall 9s. Well, that's the good thing. That's what we try and do. If we can 2-star everything early on, then late on we see how the war is, and we use those second attacks where and as needed. Works well for us. So it's attack from Wuxia here. A really good attack on number 2. I'm hoping this video actually works, because I've recorded this once already and the audio was out of sync, so I'm having to record the whole thing again now. So when you watch this video, if there is no audio, then that's going to be because the audio was out of sync again, so I've had to turn down the volume on the actual video and then commentate over the top. But hopefully it'll work, and hopefully you're hearing some explosions in the background that are in sync with the video. Great raid by Wugs. Nice 2-star on number 2. As you can see, the walls weren't so great, but not bad. Next raid is number 3 is Nick again. So we're not going to watch Nick again because we see enough of Nick, I think, as good as he is. I'll have a look at Wesley on number 4. A nice raid from Wesley here. As you can see, this is their number 4. His walls are probably on par with our lowest Town Hall 9, if not worse. But his defences are good. Not as good as we're used to facing in clans. Normally, clans we face have pretty much maxed out top 10s. These didn't. But of course we don't. We don't have maxed out bases. I think we have 3 maxed bases. Majority of our bases are about max Town Hall 9 level or above with Infernos. I'm number 15 and I have max Infernos, and the only other Town Hall 10 defences I have is 1 Wizard Tower and 4 Teslas. I think the rest are Town Hall 9, so you know, it's not like we're full of max bases and max troops. This clan had the opportunity to do decent raids and get decent starts, but they weren't very good, so they decided to give up. I'm guessing all they do, if they get a mismatch in their favour, then they go and attack and get the stars and get the win. But if it's a bit of a mismatch in the opponents, it looks like they just give up. Can't really see the point in that. You may as well try and go for it. You might learn something new. If we come up against clans that outmatch us, then we try and learn from their strategies and try and emulate what they're doing, and it usually improves us in the future. So would urge anyone to do that. If you come up against a mismatch, you know, attack, go for it, make a war of it. It doesn't help anyone giving up, and it makes the war pretty boring, to be honest. We'll watch Kevin on number 5. This sort of shows the strength of their clan when we get 80-something% on number 5 with Go Wipe. It wasn't. Yeah, I mean, this guy has, what's he got? He's got a max Expo, max Infernos, I'm assuming he's got max Teslas, Wizard Towers, Archer Towers are 1 level away. That's about it. Rest is Town Hall 9. So nice raid by Kevin though. I think if Kevin's Queen or King had been a bit higher level, he might have got the 3 stars, but level 20 King, he had to use his ability fairly early, so didn't help. Just like to say, I mean, our hero levels aren't massively high. We are doing a thing where we're doing back-to-back wars now for 1 week, and then we're using the 2nd week of the season to upgrade heroes, because most of our guys have level 20 or mid 20 level heroes, and we were coming up against a lot of clans that had, you know, 7-8 people with level 35-40 heroes, and we felt that on max bases it was harming us a bit, so we've started upgrading heroes and we're starting to do much better on max bases now. We're going to move on to Ked now. We're going to watch Ked on number 8. Another strange base. I mean, the base designs weren't very good. I mean, it's not a dreadful design, it's not a terrible design, but for this level I think you need bases better than that if you want to consistently beat decent clans. I mean, I wouldn't say that we're a like super clan or anything, but we're solid, we're good, we do the job, so I would say we're probably in the top 10%, I don't know. You have to bear in mind that we do everything by the book, we play fair. So if people see that we don't 3-star 30 out of 40 bases, you know, we do things fairly, we don't do any cheating. But a great raid from Ked despite the base. A really good raid by him. Speed it up a little bit more. Great job, Ked. But yeah, we got 13 3-stars, I think. I'm not going to watch my raid. I don't do these videos for me. Gattis, we'll watch Gattis. Yeah, I think we got 13 3-stars in this, but I think we would have got more, but we did get a bit disorientated, I think, towards the end. Well, towards the end after the first few hours, because they gave up. So it makes it difficult to get motivated to do, you know, to really go all out. But we did our best to go all out, and we never go easy on people that give up. So no matter what happens, we always use full armies, we always do our best attacks. But I can't help but think if they'd have carried on attacking, then, you know, we would have got a few more 3-stars. But it's hard when the enemy don't fight back. But I thought it was a good war. Early on we attacked quite high bases right from the start. 2-starred them all first time, which is always great to do. We had a few 3-stars early on from the Town Hall 9s as well. Got some really good attackers now all the way down. And we are developing our skills. We are using more varied strategies, which is helping us with the 3-stars. We're getting more 3-stars these days. And we do not get too many 1-stars anymore, which is great. Nice attack by Mr. Gattis. We're going to see next. We're going to watch one more Town Hall 10, and that's Otto's raid on Daniel. This was a 3-star. As you can see, this is their number 16. So it's not the greatest. It's a fairly new Town Hall 10. He's got his new buildings. He's got his new expo. He's got level 2 Infernos. He's got max defences for Town Hall 9, so it's not bad. I mean, our bottom Town Hall 10s are pretty much like this, except I think they all have level 3 Infernos now. You know, it wasn't a massive mismatch. It's not like we have max bases all the way down. I guess we were just better at attacking these sort of bases than they are. I don't know. I think we're used to coming up against a lot of... I'm going to speed this up, I just forgot. I think we come up against a lot of clans that have maxed Town Hall 10s in their top 10, 15 bases. And we do well and we win those wars, even though it's a bit of, you know, they outmatch us with defense levels and troop levels. So we're quite used to that. So when we come up against a match like this, where, you know, it's probably a closer match than some of the mismatches that we win that aren't in our favour, it feels like it's more of a mismatch than it actually is. But I think it's good for you to have mismatches. I don't think it's a bad thing. It makes you better. The only bad thing about it is that if you come up against a mismatch and you lose, it says on your war record lost. It doesn't say it's a mismatch or anything like that. And then you get people join your clan and they're like, oh, you've lost, I don't know, for example, say, oh, you've lost 3 of your last 10 wars. And then you say, yeah, but they were mismatches, you know. Nobody's going to pay any attention to that. But luckily, we win most of our mismatches. So really happy with that. Let's go and move on to watch some Town Hall 9s now. We're going to watch Mayfair. His first attack, he actually, or one of his attacks, I don't know if it was his first, he actually 2-starred a Town Hall 10 and got 89%, I think. I think he ran out of time actually for the 3-star, I'm not sure. He's doing really well. He seems to be in these videos a lot. He's doing a holo wee wee here. Takes out the outer defences with balloons. I did my first Laloon in war in this war. Got a 3-star on a Town Hall 9 that I was very happy with. Well, I'm not going to show that. But I was pleased. I might start using that for my Town Hall 9 cleanup strategy. Seems quite effective. But this is a hollow wee, so clears the outside, then sends in the hogs. Pretty nice attack. Let's get rid of that, sorry. We're talking about the new update. Apparently there's some clan badges are now going to be customizable. And I believe, due to a leak, we know pretty much what's in the update. I think there's going to be some clan levels as well that's going to be brought in. Great attack from May. And we already know there's a level 13 cannon coming in the update. I'm not sure why that is. Usually they do this to balance things, but I'm not sure why ground attacks need to be balanced at the moment. They brought out, well, they got extra level on cannons now, archer towers, Teslas. We had an extra mortar not long ago, skeleton traps. So it's getting more and more difficult to do ground raids, whereas air raids are getting more easier, as we can see from this replay. So I'm not quite sure why they have the need to make ground raids harder. It's not like I'm seeing that many 3-stars from Town Hall 10 ground raids. I see a lot of 3-stars from air raids, but I don't know. That's what they want to do. I'm not sure why, but yeah, they want to do that. They do that. It's their game. Let's hope there's an extra troop level or something, but I doubt it. Tito, another great raid there, another one who's getting in a lot of these videos. That was number 30, so we're going to watch 3 more. We're going to go to the bottom now and watch the bottom 3. We're going to watch HBK and watch this raid, which is a Go Ho Wee Wee from Herbert. And pretty nice raid from Herbert here. I don't know if his name's Herbert, but I like to call him Herbert. It's a nice friendly name, Herbert. So we're going to watch Herbert do a nice raid. Sends in his Peckers and Witchers and Heroes and all his heavy stuff at the bottom. That takes out the Queen, Skeleton Traps, King, all the big stuff. And then sends his hogs in at the side. Couple of heal spells. I don't think he expected them to go into there, but that's a nice raid. Nice raid from Herbie Hogs. Very nice. Queen still got full health. She did well. And he's not used the ability. Great raid. Like I say, we try and use all the strategies available to us, and this is another example of a different strategy. It's good for 3-starring, and a great raid from HBK. Very nice. And the last 2, J-Dub, the penultimate one. And he's going to do a Go Wee Wipe. Nice open base this. Perfect for this sort of strategy. He uses golems and witches and wizards around the outside while he sends in the Peckers and the heavies in the middle. And yeah, Clan Castle pulled him into the core. Perfect raid really, this really went well. J-Dub, who does some good raids, does a few air attacks, does ground attacks. I think he sort of sees what's needed and then does what he has to do. Yeah, really good raid. Let's speed up the end here. Loads of troops left. Great raid by JW. And the last one is Bobby on number 40. So we're going to watch him. What we got here? We got a Go-Wee Wipe. Bobby's, I think Bobby's our number 38, 39, something like that. 38, I think. 37, I don't know. One of our lower ones anyway. Nice raid by him. He usually goes first and then gets a 3-star straight from the off, but he didn't manage that this time, but got 3 stars with his second attack on their bottom base. Nicely done. And this will be the final attack because we are up to 20 minutes now, so I'm just going to do the war heroes after this, and then I'll leave you with the current warlock. Speed up the end. Very nice. So yeah, we've seen the stats, we've seen the how many 3 stars we got, so we're going to go on to this and we're going to give the war heroes. So 2 Town Hall 10 war heroes I've already picked is going to be our number 10 and 11, Wuxia, who got 2 stars on number 2 and number 8, I believe, or 7, I'm not sure now. And Wesley, he got 2 stars on number 4 and number 6. It's a great job there. It's great that actually that Nick, who again got 4 stars on two of the top 3 bases, but wasn't war hero. He always used to be war hero, but it's great now that people are stepping up and lower members with lower level heroes are actually taking that award away from him because they're attacking so high up. It's really good. But Nick, great attacker. I'm sure we'll see him with war hero more. And for Town Hall 9, we're going to have Mayfair's going to be 1. He got a 3-star 100% on one of the higher Town Hall 9s, 25 I think it was. And he got 2 stars on a Town Hall 10, 89%. And then the other Town Hall 9 war hero will be, where is he? Where has he gone? HBK. Got a 3-star and a 70% 2-star. So HBK is the second Town Hall 9 war hero. So there's the war heroes: Wuxia, Wesley, Mayfair, and HBK. 63rd war win. Let's go to the war log. Here it is. 10 in a row. Actually 13 in a row now, and we've won 19 out of our last 20 wars. Great stuff, guys. And the only thing left to be said is, if you want to check out our website and check out our full war log and war reviews and all the other things you can find there, then go to www.kingjeffreyclan.wordpress.com. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video.